Okay, what's up guys? This is Raw. I haven't shot a video in a while and wow, this is going to be tough. Going to be completely real, and authentic with you guys and, who I am as a person, when I'm just around Chris. And so, this is actually very crazy because many of you kind of seen I've sort of been, a little bit quiet, a little bit more, not as involved in social media and business and stuff like that. And I've been doing a lot of spiritual work, a lot of inner work, and I want to share with you what I've gone through and what's transpired to where I'm at now, which is this incredible place, in hopes that it'll help you, on your journey. So, where do I start? Well, many of you know, I've been really fortunate to, consistently grow a business with Visalis in the network marketing industry, and, for years I've wanted this success, and I started having more and more success, and the success just started compounding. This is awesome, incredible. And what I realized is the more success I would have, there was this layer of beliefs and crap down here that I wasn't dealing with from my past. And so what I would do unconsciously, obviously I wasn't even aware I was doing this, is I would have goals and a vision for life and dream boards and take crazy action and read personal development books and success books, and I literally would suppress all of these old emotions, thinking that if I just created this success in my life, everything would be great. And I did, and it was the more success I would have, the more these beliefs would kind of surface at the same time. These old habits and this old stuff would come up, and it would kind of knock at me a little bit throughout growing my business to this point. Just a few months ago, eventually it was just exploded in my face, and it was you're gonna deal with me whether you want to deal with me right now or not. Regardless of what's going on in your life, this is your focal point now, period. And so I reached that place, and kind of I had to deal with it. I had to go into this stuff. There was a bigger calling. And so I started to dive into what one of my mentors, Debbie Force, says is kind of like putting ice cream on top of poop. Right? You got this layer of emotions that are from your past that you haven't really integrated and healed. And so I started going into those things, and they're all age 10 and under, so it's some really deep, crazy stuff. So I started going into those things. I started to heal them, and aspects with my father and my mother and family and growing up, and really disowned aspects of resentment and guilt and shame and all of those feelings that we're always trying to avoid and get away from. So I kind of just went head on, just took them on. And from that, a lot of things came up where I couldn't function. There were days I couldn't get out of bed. There were days where I felt like shit, and I had no idea why. I literally couldn't communicate with another human being because there was so much stuff coming up from my past that I hadn't dealt with. And so I started going through this stuff, through the process of shadow work and another book called, A Course in Miracles, some spin-offs of that. And I started to heal and integrate this stuff. And basically what I did is I took all of this stuff from my past, healed it, transcended it, just said, hey, I'm good, I'm gonna pass this off, I'm ready to move on with my life, and started to really rebuild myself. And now, I'll be completely honest with you, I have never felt better in my entire life. A sense of peace, of just wholeness, and just I feel great. And I'll have moments throughout the day where I have this feeling throughout the entire day, and then other days I'll have moments where there'll be some challenging stuff and I'll have glimpses of it. But I'll just give it to you raw. It's this work really puts you back in that space of your highest purpose of what your soul's calling is. And that's what's been happening to me, and it's been beautiful because you feel so connected to everyone and everything, and I think one of the most incredible things is I really gave up this need to control, and control, like, you know, where I was taking my life with the goals and with the visions and with everything, and this need to control and think I need to figure everything out, and really surrendered and came from a higher purpose, you know, a higher calling, and letting that guide me. And you know, it's very tough to explain, but I literally, like, I've been doing so much work to, like, melt the judgments from myself and towards other people. And you know, I used to go out and I used to see people and judge them in certain ways, you know, based on what they looked or who they were or how much money they made. And you know, now it's like literally there's like very little to no judgment, where like you're going out and you just completely feel connected with that person, and the space comes from this incredible place of peace, where I know every time I meet someone, it's like, okay, I'm here to learn something from them, they're here to learn something from me, and we're just like exchanging those ideas back and forth. And I don't know how to really explain it to you. It's just this place where you feel happy. You know, you're good. You don't look to the outer experiences to make you feel filled, whether it's buying stuff or creating more success. Not to say I don't want to create more success, because I do, because I love helping people, but I don't crave trying to get those feelings that I used to want from the outer world. Like, I literally feel so fulfilled on the inside, and that's helped me so much over the past few weeks, specifically the last 3 weeks. Like, really connect with people and you know, really help them and serve them from the highest level possible that I can. So I wanted to share with you, you know, that's some of the things that have been going on with me, which have been rad, to say the least. A lot of growth, you know, a lot of changes, and I feel really happy. So I hope this video inspires you. I hope this video in some way impacts your life. If it does, let me know in the comment section below, and what I'm gonna do is put more videos of these out to share with you guys, you know, what I really did and the process that I went through to be able to reach this space. So love you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.